Hello and welcome back to another weekly vlog. My name is Tessa and thank you so much for watching my channel. Without further ado, here's this week's vlog. What I did want to show you are some product transfers that I'm doing. So if you're not interested at all, just skip this part, but this is the kind of stuff I love, so I'll show you. Okay, so I did this little setup because I just wanted to show the different products that I'm doing right now. So if you know me, I am such a huge fan of Whey. First of all, I'm obsessed with Jen Atkin, but that's besides the point. Second of all, I just love her products so much. Obviously, she does more of the hair care side, but these are two body products and they are clearly well loved. This is the Whey Scalp and Body Scrub, and it's honestly kind of gross at the bottom and stuff because it's lasted forever, but this is the consistency. I don't know if you can actually see that or not. Here's the consistency. It's a scrub. It's so good. It smells like summer, so that's why I really loved it. And then here's the body cream. It's a blue color and it has lasted me so long. I probably have one or two more uses out of this. Gosh, I wish that you could smell it through the screen. It smells so amazing. It's really thick. The only real problem with it is that it's so thick that you don't really want to put it on in the daytime. Like, it's kind of a nighttime moisturizer, so if you can see, like, I'm lathering like crazy and it just takes for, like, you have to really work it into your skin. So it's perfect for nighttime because once you're done, like, it just looks so glossy and you really do feel super hydrated. So I love this, but I used to only shower at night because I had long hair and I could kind of like braid it or do whatever at nighttime. Now I have short hair, so it just, I don't get to use it as much. So anyways, I'll show you what I'm transferring to. Okay, so I switched up the angle because I just wanted to show you better the products that I'm using. I also did go make myself a chai tea. With oat milk, of course. So I wanted to show you the products that I'm switching them for. So I still love them. I think if I maybe had a bigger bathroom, I would keep both products, but it's just not worth it to have so many products, you know, if you're not wearing them every day. But yeah, so I've been using the Necessaire body wash. This one's the eucalyptus scent and the consistency is really good. It's a gel. This is like the very last of it. Okay, it's like a gel consistency, but the way that it lathers, like, gets really, yeah, look, it's so good. It's so sudsy in the shower. It's amazing. It smells like a spa. You know how some people say, like, when your eucalyptus from Trader Joe's or whatever is dried up, just tie them upside down, put them in your shower, it'll feel like a spa. That's what that one feels like. But I'm done with that one and I'm gonna try, I'm switching it over to sandalwood. So I'm really excited to try this one. Also, like, just how good does that look? The branding is, oh my God, this is my first time being like, hi, in the shade, sandalwood. Anyways, I totally get it now because it doesn't focus, but same consistency and everything. It almost feels kind of oil-based, but it is, I just want to get the good, I want to get the smell. Wow. It's very musky. It's like, it's very warm scented. This one, I mean, same with the eucalyptus, but David and I could really share that sandalwood one. It is very unisex. Yeah, and then I didn't include it here, but their scrub is fragrance free and it is black. Like, it has the tiniest little micro beads and it just really feels like it gets in there. Like the Whey scrub, thicker beads. So you really have to like lather it on your body. The other one, it feels more condensed. It feels more packed with microdermabrasion beads and it's really good. I've been using a lot. I feel like my chest and stuff has been like getting those little like icky, you know what I'm talking about? Just like little scratchy things. I've been doing scrub along like my shoulders, right my back right there, that kind of thing. But yeah, so obviously I was talking about that body lotion and how I really don't shower that much at night anymore. So I don't want that heavy of a lotion. So I've swapped it out. I've swapped it out for Necessaire, well, 2 products. The first one is Necessaire Body Serum. Both of these are fragrance free. This one has like a big pump. I never know if this is in focus or not, so I can tell that it's not in focus. Hello, hi, there we go. Okay, so this one, listen to this. It has hyaluronic acid in it. That is amazing. I don't have any other products that have hyaluronic acid in it for your body. It's really cool. So here's what it looks like. And it just is like glossy. It's so glossy. So that's what I do for the first step. And you can seriously tell after you do this, you're like, oh my gosh, my skin is bouncy. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're a girl, you know what I'm talking about. Like you'll use different moisturizers and stuff and you're like, my skin feels bouncy. That's how this feels. And then once it dries all over my body, then I use the body lotion. And I'll show you the consistency. Also, what I love about Necessaire is that all of these are so cute in your bathroom. We don't have a bathroom that has like shelving, which sucks because these are really pretty to have out. But anyways, maybe at our next place we'll have that. But I don't know if you can really tell, but there's definitely like a sheen. I don't know if the lighting really picks it up, but here, I'll put a little more just so you can see the texture. Okay, so here's the texture. And it just, like you saw the way, how hard it was to blend that. This is already blended in. That's why it's just so much better for versatility for morning, nighttime, whenever you're showering or just whenever you need extra moisture. It's not so hard to like work in. Granted, I think it's just as hydrating probably, but just the consistency is really different. So anyway, here's what the lotion bottle looks like. It's gorge. As Maya would say, it's gorge ma florge. Minimal, stunning. Gorge. It is a Saturday currently, and David is out golfing with our roommate Justin, and I'm gonna go on a little walk. I'm watching Little Miss Lundy, and I think it's about 3 p.m. So that's matcha hour. So we're gonna walk over to Blue Bottle and get a matcha for me. Lundy is just gonna get a little walk in, and it's been a pretty chill day. Dave and I slept in so late today because it's Saturday, and we just like went and got the car washed and stuff like that, but nothing really else today. Of course, I made my hash browns in the air fryer, but no big plans. So we're gonna go for a little walk. It's such a beautiful day out. It feels like summer. It's like low 70s, it's gorgeous. So off we go.
Today's forecast, Lundy. Hello. Sorry, you can't have pizza.
I'm ready to dominate.
It's not up to you, it's up to your pizza. It's inferior.
My pizza's inferior? No, my pizza is not inferior.
That is correct.
No, that is not correct.
So what's this
I
game?
just need to pick the right piece for you because...
Well, yeah, because your pepperoni is very displaced.
Well, see, I know my pizza very well.
All right, we're having a little friendly roommate competition. Justin and I are the 2 people in this household who venture to eat unhealthy every once in a while. So we're
every
both,
week.
at least once every week.
Yes.
Each of us have a frozen pizza. And so we're just putting it to the test to see whose is better. Mine is America's favorite. I don't know why I'm saying America's
It's just
favorite.
not true.
Would be the Red Baron. And here's my little background. The sauce is a little spicy. The crust is very thin, so you don't have too much, it's not doughy. The cheese to sauce to topping ratio is immaculate.
First of all, thin crust has never been a winner, ever. Let me introduce my pizza. I have DiGiorno pizza, Italy's favorite pizza. Love the classic rising crust element. And now I'll get back to bashing thin crust. I just don't think there's enough fluff. There just needs to be fluff in a pizza.
Okay, let's pizza cheers.
Down.
Oh, I'm also a square pizza cutter.
Whatever.
I feel like that's cooked all the way.
You're right with the spicy sauce. But you gotta admit the sauce on that.
Mmm. This is pretty good.
Yes, that is all I wanted to hear.
You're celebrating too quickly because Red Baron is still better.
What is really encouraging to me is that the first bite is the worst bite with DiGiorno. Because as you keep going, it gets better and better.
You know why?
And so now...
Because you don't cook yours all the way through, so it's the doughiest in the middle.
It's not my fault. It says 21 minutes, and I cook it 21 minutes. Anyways, going back to eating junk food as a teen growing up, I would come home from middle school and didn't have pizza, but I would eat 4 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. 4. Or chocolate chip pancakes the size of like a waffle.
The only thing going through my head right
Pretty
now
intense.
is a mother saying, "He's a growing boy." That's what I'm saying. Is I came home after school and I was home alone too. I think otherwise my mom would be like, "What are you doing? Why don't you make a sandwich instead of having 3 marshmallows over the gas top stove?" Should we swap?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
The DiGiorno I think has more sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It's saucier, but I think I like the flavor of the Red Baron more. No, I am undefeated. This is better.
It's not even close.
Okay.
Are you serious? Why?
No,
Let's hear
the
it. Why?
flavor. The flavor. I can see why you would prefer that texture because this one there is just less breading in general. Breading?
Yeah.
Is that the right?
Breading.
In general.
I don't know.
So that one is more just like a classic pizza that you would get at a restaurant where it's like way more like crust and dough and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, the flavor is so much better than that one. If you're gonna rate it on a 10 scale, what would you rate each? In the frozen pizza category.
10-8.
You think that's a 10 and this is an 8?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. What about you?
I think this is a 9 and that's a 6.
You have to think, we were cooking 2 pizzas in the same oven. That sucker's usually shut the whole time for all 21 minutes, and it was opened multiple times.
Well,
So you didn't
you
have
were a
the
twin.
full...
So one
Yeah,
came out
used to.
before the other.
Well, you know, I have some issues.
Were you the second?
I was second.
Oh.
Just like the DiGiorno pizza today.
Yeah, I'm seeing the parallel here. So what were your preconceived notions and were they proved wrong?
Flavor was better than I expected.
Yeah.
But I was honestly impressed that didn't taste like cardboard. Because that's what I came in here expecting that I would almost be
Does it
eating.
look like it tastes like cardboard?
It's almost like I would be eating the box that it comes in. So can you be honest? Which one looks better to you, honestly?
Yours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This looks like a croissant. Look at the crust. That crust
It
looks
does.
really bad.
I think they were going for flaky, but I don't really know.
No, the crust looks terrible. That crust looks better than
Somebody
it is
put
actually
like
in real life.
wax on
Okay,
top of this.
Here's
to
what
make it
I
look-
gotta say.
Okay.
This is what you would call under promise, over deliver.
Mhm. But can
That
we
is
just...
what you would call over promise, under deliver.
I disagree, but how cute are these little crumbs right here?
Those look like one and one two. Hello, happy Sunday. It is late in the day. It's like 5:30. And I'm feeling a chai. I'm feeling a chai. I don't know if I'm gonna regret this later. I have both taken a long nap today and gone extra caffeine. So I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep tonight, but it just felt like the move. So today has been the chillest Sunday of all time. I went to church this morning. I went and served. We have online and in person right now, and I served for what is technically our online service. Wait, I need that oat milk.
Sorry.
What is technically our online service, but there's like 20 of us or so that kind of put the production on that you can watch on YouTube. So that's what I was doing this morning, and service was so good that it just made me cry, you guys. It was just so encouraging. It was all about how it's never too late. It's never too late for grace. It's never too late to be encouraged. It's never too late to receive the love of God. So I just felt really encouraged by it, sent it to a few people, and I don't know if it was the crying or the waking up early, but I was exhausted after. Like literally all my makeup was gone. You guys know this, but I have straight eyelashes. I curled them this morning. They're straight again. I'm like, you know what? I'm not redoing it. I'm not gonna redo my makeup. That's for dang sure. And so then I came home, hung out, took a nap, watched TV, did some exercises. Hi. And now it's like 6 p.m. I was going to make my spaghetti squash dish that I make probably once a week. And this week at Trader Joe's when I was getting the stuff for it, I usually just get one kind of bigger one. But this week they only had a few left and they were really tiny. So I was like, oh, I'll get a couple of those and that'll be fine. But David was saying, he was like, hey, by the way, earlier I felt the spaghetti squash was super like soft on one side. And I'm like, what does he know? Let me go check it out. And it's sure enough, I think it's rotten. So he's gonna go get another one, or else I would start cooking that right now. So this little spice tribe. I'm just doing the Trader Joe's one. Honestly, I really do like the Tazo one and other brands, but I pretty much only grocery shop at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, so I just grab the Trader Joe's one when I'm out. I also like this one because it's kind of spicy. Why is it spicy? Anyways, it's kind of spicy. It's really good. And then Trader Joe's oat milk. I have no beef with this oat milk. This is fine. I really only use it for my chai anyways. So I've seen some other people say 50-50. I do like, I would maybe say 65-35. Quick math. And, you know, last straw. That right there is what you would call certified tasty. Certified delicious. Okay, I am taking my chai. That's harsh lighting. Woof. I'm taking my chai over to the couch and I'm gonna read. I've been trying to be on my phone a little less. This weekend I was real bad, but I've been trying to read more and actually make a list of all the books that I've been reading. So it is nearing the end of February and I think I've read 5 books so far, which honestly, that's probably the most books I've read in that span of time since college, I'd say. I haven't been that much of a reader post-college, so I've just been trying to get into it. The last book I read is called It Ends With Us. I actually don't remember the author, but wow. I read it in 2 sittings and it evoked the most emotion in me of any book that I've read. I can't even remember the last one that made me feel like that. Like there were certain parts where I was like kind of shaking. I cried at the end. It was really moving. It had a great underlying message. You fell in love with the characters. Definitely, I would say it's more for a female audience. But it was really good. Kennedy, honestly at this point we're just interchanging books. So she told me to read that one. I had just read Conversations with Friends, which is like award-winning and was very good as well. So she's reading that one now, and then she just passed along to me The Silent Patient. So I think that this one is kind of thriller or mystery or something like that. So we'll see. I also, this debate will ride home forever. I don't prefer a hardback, and I don't think she does either. I think this is just what the option was. But I just want to be able to like fold it and then fold it in half and read it. Or like, you know, this, when you have your fingers like this and you're reading it, I like that too. Also, side note, I always have a candle burning. I found a new one that I like. This one is from Target. I think it was $12. It's not the cutest, but it's called Vetiver? I always thought this was Vetiver. Vetiver and cedarwood and plant wax. The reason why it kind of bothers me is because when I got it, I thought that you could pull this paper part off, and you can even see on the back that I tried to, but it's actually like glued to the ceramic. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be kind of cute, you know, it's like that natural ceramic look. Well, no, because it has this paper with the branding on it. That's not very cute. So anyways, but it sets the vibe and the ambiance for reading. So now I have this little station. You know, I have my chai, my candle, and a plant. And my book. So that's kind of the plan for tonight. And when David comes back from the store, I'll start making the spaghetti squash casserole. But yeah, anyways, it's kind of a lazy Sunday night. Kennedy and Justin are on their way home, and I'm excited to see them. And I think that's about it. Hello, happy Monday. It is 2 p.m., so I haven't really vlogged this morning. But I woke up, did devotions. I did those with Kennedy, just kind of snuggled London on the couch. It was a great way to start this Monday morning. And then made a smoothie, read that book a little bit. It's getting really good really quickly. And then other than that, I've just been answering emails and doing some work stuff. And I'm about to try a workout class that I did a week-long free trial to see if I like it. I don't even remember who I saw post it, but it was on Instagram, called Boxarena. So it's combining like ballet and just dance practices with boxing. So I'm really interested to see if I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna airplay it onto the TV in our room and give it a whirl and see if it's worth the monthly subscription. But I've heard really good things, and I used to dance growing up, so I kind of thought it might be a fun thing to do. So if I continue doing it, I will share it. But here's to trying something new, right? I have been getting the latest start to my day. I'm gonna start getting ready. Contacts. Back on that Sonicare grind. All right. This isn't an amazing angle, but this is better lighting, so we'll just work with this. I'm gonna do also, I don't know why my voice is that low right now. We're gonna use Beauty Counter, Counter Match, Adaptive Moisture Lotion. Looks like this. 2 pumps. This is what I use every day for my daily moisturizer because it's really, really lightweight and buildable. I kind of use usually a number of products in the morning, probably more in the morning than I even do at night. And this one's really buildable, so that's why I like to use it a lot. So 1 layer of that, and then I use the Supergoop. I'm just using 2 products today, that one and this one. Supergoop Daily Dose Vitamin C and SPF. It is SPF 40, so I really like this one. I actually really like the texture of this one. When I first started using it, I was like, oh, it's almost a little sticky, but it's definitely not. It just takes a second to get used to because I'm used to just like serums or oils or lotions, and this one has like a little bit more stick to it, but it's actually really good over moisturizers, and since it's SPF, it's the last step before makeup anyways. All right. Ready for the day. I'm just gonna put some lip balm on, and then we're ready to go. Gonna use the Laneige sleeping mask. I think I might have put a little bit too much on. Okay, that's better. Blotted it a little bit. And I'll probably put makeup on later, but that's good for right now. I'm gonna go. It's actually probably almost lunchtime. I like had a really slow morning and didn't do this until a little bit later, but actually I'm gonna go make some pasta with some pre-made pasta sauce that I made and call a friend after that. So I'll show you the pasta that I'm making. Okay, so my bed is not made, but I just wanted to show my OOTD. I'm literally just wearing a black t-shirt, black trouser shorts, and then these are Prada little like slides, I guess. They're nylon and rubber, so they're really comfortable. And it is mid-February, but you know what? It is almost 80 degrees. So I'm wearing black to show that it's winter still, but it's really warm. So I cannot believe that literally last week we were hearing all about all the storms in Texas and Tennessee, all that whole region, and I'm currently wearing this. It's just absolutely mind-blowing, and obviously I'm from the Seattle area, so it's just weird to even be wearing this in February. But anyways, here I am. Went into Justin and Kennedy's room to see the baby. Hi. Are you taking a nap? All right. Cooking some pasta. I think I actually maybe mentioned this pasta on the last vlog. It's the one that Kennedy taught me how to make. It's literally like tomato basil sauce, cashews, cayenne, garlic powder, and then salt. Last night I was making this, and because I just have the rest in this container. So I was making it last night and I wasn't really paying that good of attention, and I accidentally put paprika in there. Luckily it wasn't disgusting, so there's that. It actually, you couldn't even really taste it. It was pretty good, but yeah, so I'm just gonna make brown rice noodles, put some of this sauce in there, and then I'm gonna put some jalapeno chicken sausage and make it kind of spicy. It's actually like first signs of spring out of our kitchen window. These are normally like just the pink, but all these little blooms in there, and it's such a beautiful day out. This one palm, that's the one that you can see out of our bedroom. I love that single palm. But yeah, first signs of spring. Very, very, very exciting. Finished product. So it's Trader Joe's brown rice penne. It's all from Trader Joe's. It's Parmesan, the chicken sausage jalapeno, and then the sauce that I mentioned before. Makes the best leftovers. I don't know, some people like to watch people eat on camera. I'm like shaking, I'm so hungry, but. That is so good. I'm gonna scarf this down. I'm not gonna subject you to watch that. But when I go on my walk, I will show you the pretty views. Okay, it's 5 p.m. So I'm on my computer for a little bit. The light is so pretty, it just makes me feel like summer's around the corner. I know we're so far from summer, but it just feels like it. But I forgot to mention this earlier when I was talking, because my camera died yesterday when I was doing that workout, and I liked it. The Box Serena one, I really did like it. It was definitely like dance inspired. I literally was doing plies when my camera died, so yeah, that was really good. You literally just saw me do some plies. But mostly what I did yesterday was ballet exercises. I didn't do any sort of boxing inspired movement, so I'm not gonna give up on it yet. I'm gonna try a couple more workouts and see if I end up liking it, and kind of go from there if I continue to use that subscription or whatever. But I did like it for now, and I wanted to say this because it just makes me smile so much. So the park that I posted earlier is walking distance from our apartment. It's really close to, if you're familiar with the area that we live in, it's like by Honor Bar and Blue Bottle. If you can hear those dogs, I apologize. This is like apartment living. I swear every single time I try to film, like the neighbors are yelling, or like there's dogs barking, or kids are like, ah. So anyways, that's just, you get what you get. The park that I went to is right behind South Beverly, where a bunch of businesses are and stuff like that, and it's primarily a residential area, but there's a hotel right there called Sertage Hotel. I'm not saying this to recommend that place because we didn't like the stay all that much, but when we first moved here, we actually stayed at the Sertage for a little over 2 weeks, I think, and I worked at Aritzia at the time, and they sent me down here, and that was the hotel that they put us in. It was definitely not a bad hotel by any means. It just like wasn't good for a long-term stay because there was like no mini fridge and no microwave, so we had to eat out literally at every meal. So anyways, it just takes me back. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh my gosh, we've lived here almost 3 years. Reliving those feelings of moving to a brand new city was such a scary time, but also so exciting, so new. I've told this story a few times before to friends because it's just like, wow, look at what God has done. But when we were probably 3 days into living in LA and we were staying at the Sertage, we were like, oh, like let's go get a drink somewhere tonight. So we walked to a nearby hotel, and I don't even remember the name of that hotel, but it was just like maybe 1 or 2 blocks over from the Sertage. And we were kind of saying, you know, LA is the city of dreamers, and if all of your wildest dreams were to come true in LA, what would they be? And so David's telling me his. And at the time, I was pursuing styling, more PR stuff, and I still love that so much, but that's kind of what I was doing, whether it's in like in management and things like that. And so that's kind of what I moved down here thinking that I would be doing. But David asked me, you know, if all of your wildest dreams came true, what would you be doing? And I said, oh, I would be hosting like pop culture news or lifestyle stuff. You know, I would be on camera. And he was like, what? Because it was the first time that I had ever actually admitted that I wanted to do that or spoke about it out loud. And I just kind of said, you know, I don't really have a background in it. I don't have any experience doing it. I don't even know how to do it. So if this is something that I am gonna do, God's gonna show me the right time to do it, and I'm gonna take the leap of faith then. But I don't feel that right now. That's a dream of mine. So I'm gonna put that on simmer until I feel direction in it. And it's just crazy, almost 3 years later, I just really felt it on my heart, like now's the time, make the jump. And of course, you know, in the middle of a pandemic. So nonetheless, that's why I'm here, why I started the vlog when I started the vlog. And I just remember that time of being like, that would be so cool if that ends up happening. It had been something that I wanted to do since I was a high schooler, but I just never really jumped on it. So I finally did, and I'm so glad that I did. And this is like my favorite thing that I do. So it's really cool. Just if you have a dream in your heart that you've had for a really long time and you don't know when it'll happen, if it'll ever happen, if it truly is a dream that's possible, don't let go of it. Just keep it in your mind, keep it in your thoughts, keep praying about it, and you'll know when the right time is. So just crazy how things come full circle. Hello and good morning. It is, what day is it today? It's Thursday, and I'm fresh out of the shower, obviously. Did a little bit of skincare, but my skin's freaking out. I don't know why. I'm getting like little zits and redness here. I kind of think it's from my mask, but I'm not 100% sure. But a friend of mine, actually from home, who lives in LA now, who taught me how to use my Breville. And I've had this actually for a few years, and I've always really wanted to learn how to use it. But I think what happened was when we first got married, we clogged the beans. And so I've never been able to get it unclogged, so we've never been able to use it. So until this point, it's kind of just been like a pretty decor piece, which is really sad because this, I understand, like this is a very nice espresso maker. So anyways, I'm very happy now because I actually know how to use it. So I'm gonna make myself an oat milk latte. I hope it's pretty good. I made one the other night when I learned how to make it, but of course I had support here, but it was pretty good. So I'm hoping that I can make another one that's as good. I will say this is my second coffee of the day. I've already had one. This is just like I kind of feel like I need another today. But I'm gonna have leftovers. David and I went to Craig's last night, and we were saying that is the first time we have gone out to eat at a restaurant. We think since our anniversary, September 1st, we went to Nobu. But I think that that's the last time that we actually went out to eat because of course it's been closed and stuff like that, but it's also been opened now, outdoor seating, for maybe a month or two, but we just haven't gone out to eat yet. We'll like go get Errol-One and or like take groceries and take it to a park and have a picnic, that sort of thing, but we haven't like eaten out. So we went to Craig's last night. They had a really cute outdoor seating area. We had never been. I think this is like a pretty sceney place, but it was a really nice restaurant, and I think it's pretty sceney, pretty iconic. And we were told to get the chicken parm. So we got the chicken parm, and they had a gluten-free one for David, which of course just means that it wasn't breaded, but everything else was the same. Now it's the first time he's had any sort of like replica of a chicken parm, which is his favorite food, since he went gluten-free. So that was pretty cool. The chicken parm was amazing. So after I make this coffee and I down it, actually, I don't know why I just said that. I'm the slowest coffee drinker of actual all time. So I'm not gonna down it. I'm gonna sip it, and it might take me a full hour to sip an 8-ounce coffee. But after I do that, I'm gonna have my chicken parm and pasta leftovers, which I'm sure will be amazing. That kind of stuff is always so good second day. And then I want to show you, I got some new boots that I'm really excited to style. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted them there, but I haven't like posted it with outfit yet. I just have to show you. I don't know what came over me today. I was like, I want to wear my overalls. I haven't worn my overalls in a minute. And it wouldn't be me. I'm wearing a short sleeve blazer underneath it. But it's cropped and stuff. Like, it's not boxy. Well, it's kind of boxy, but it's short. And anyway, I'm gonna hop to it. Because it's us plus another couple also, we just have like extra appliances. Every time I do this, I'm like, there's like, you know, the Instapot, the air fryer, our espresso machine, their espresso machine on the other counter. It just cracks me up. I'm like, we just have so much stuff. It's amazing. The more the merrier, and we all share. It's great. I think I might have done too much. Time to froth this bad boy. Okay, so I've got my mug, I've got my oat milk. They always slam it on the counter. Okay, but the taste is good. Execution needs some work, especially because the top doesn't look frothy like it did last time. Okay, I have to show you the boots. Like, you can't even see them. Okay, don't judge if the bed is not made. I told you I was excited to style these boots, and here they are. They're from Schutz, and they're slide on. I thought they were gonna have a zipper, but they don't, which is fine. They have a little bit of space up here, so it's really easy to wear. And I mean, obviously I live in LA, so I'm wearing shorts with them right now, and that little blazer that I was wearing underneath the overalls, dumped the overalls. But they're so cute. I kind of was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull these off because I'm shorter. I kind of thought they would look maybe better on like a taller, slimmer, whatever, but you guys, not bad. Okay, here's them up close. Kind of like alligator print. I might just have to do like a whole video on these because these are gonna be so fun with dresses, shorts, pants tucked in. I'm gonna wear, and they're so comfy. I don't know how many inches these are. They're probably like 3 inches. Okay, this is the up close. I mean, I'll leave a link for them because I kind of feel like you need them too. You need them. They're kind of that in-between price, like, you can probably find a cheaper alternative maybe at like H&M or Zara, but tons of designers have ones like this right now and they're not going to be as expensive as the designer price. So Schutz is like that middle ground price point, which I love because this is kind of a trendier piece. I normally don't go for something that I'm like, I don't know how long I'll wear that, but I'm actually committed to these bad boys. These are cute. Okay, thanks for being excited for me. I hope that you were excited as well and maybe get your hands on them. I also saw that they have them in snakeskin. So if you're wanting to get a little wild, maybe just go for those ones. I have gel on right now. They're pretty grown out. They're pretty grown out. And I've kind of started chipping at the sides of them just because they're starting to peel. And I've said this before, but I really don't like long nails. Like as soon as I can do this and see any of my nail from the other side, and honestly, you can't really all that much, but as soon as you can, I'm like, I have to cut them. It's just writing, texting, whatever, even just like washing my hair. I don't like my nails long. So all that to say, I'm gonna cut them, and I like to take off the gel at home. I just like that process better. I don't know if it's like cathartic to me or something. So I'm gonna do that. If you want me to show you how I do that, I definitely can, by the way. I don't know if that's something that really people wanna know, but I can do that for sure. And the day will go on from there, but I'm gonna end the vlog here. As always, thank you so much for watching. These are just so fun, and I'm excited to do a styling video next, and amongst a few other things, I kind of took a poll on Instagram, like, what do you guys wanna see for the vlog next? And I got some great insight. So if you haven't already, girl, what is you doing? subscribe, like, comment. I see them. Comments, I will say, comments are my favorite. I will see you guys all very soon, and I hope you have a great week.